Hey, good morning, guys. I just wanted to pop in here and give you a quick update on how we have been doing things differently in ProPresenter. If you've been on in the last few weeks, you will have noticed that it looks a little bit different in our scripts. They follow the script that we've created, and we've landed on that based on our commitment to evaluate everything for continual improvement. We landed on that. We started demoing different ways to do it, and one of them was an integration with Planning Center and ProPresenter. And the idea is that we just simplify things and kind of have continuity between campuses on how we do things, and just to keep it simple. When we load stuff in Planning Center and move things around in Planning Center, it's merely going to be a click of a refresh button to make those things mirror each other, as opposed to I have to make this change here, and now I need to go over here and make this change. Those things will be kind of automated. So let's get right into the demo. So I will show you a week here in Planning Center. I've pulled up April 19th at the Henderson campus, and what I'm going to do is come over here into ProPresenter, and I will click this plus icon, go to New Planning Center Online Playlist, and I will look under Worship Service Schedule, and then I'll find the Henderson campus, and then I will find that same week, April 19th, and I'm choosing that because we haven't done much planning with that, and then I'll hit select. What happens is that loads that in, and you could, if we had folders set up, you could drag them into whatever folder you want. And so you will notice that here we have all of the elements and headers that are over here in Planning Center. They're being pulled directly into ProPresenter. And so I'm going to go ahead and delete some of these so I can walk you through this. And then refresh. Okay, so when you first pull this in, if there hasn't been much planning going on that week, you may not see any songs listed here to add into it. Now, normally if you were going to add a song into a playlist in the ways that we used to do it, you would just take it from the library and drag it in. That isn't going to work in our synchronized Planning Center playlist. So what you'll have to do is go over to Planning Center, and you'll have to create a spot in Planning Center, add that song in. For example, I'll just say Waymaker, and I'll add that, and then I'm just going to add another 2 songs. And then I've already created some items down here. So normally there's a margin item, but then I just put this random item here, and I'll use that over here and show you why. So now you'll pop over here. You'll see that there still is no places to drop those songs. So to rectify that, all you have to do is come over here to this playlist header, and then you hit this little icon. When you mouse over, it says refresh playlist. Hit that, and you'll notice that those songs that I added in Planning Center are now pulled into our ProPresenter playlist. So to add your song, let's go here to Waymaker, and then I'll come over here to this icon that says link and click it. And you see there's a drop zone now for media. And so you can come over here and find Waymaker in your library, click and drag, and then just drop it in this zone here. And now that is linked into our Planning Center playlist. Let's just say when I was dragging in the songs and linking them, that I drug in the wrong song here to the linking spot. Say I drug in the announcement loop, where I meant to drag in Waymaker. To unlink it, all you would need to do is hit unlink right here. And it goes back to a space where you can hit link again, and then you can click on the correct file and drag it in. Easy. One other question you might have is, okay, so normally if I wanted to change the order of how something flowed in Planning Center or ProPresenter, I would have just clicked and dragged it into the place where I wanted it now. Obviously that's not going to work because, again, it's synchronizing to Planning Center. So to change that, all you need to do is go back into Planning Center and say I want to move Waymaker to be the 3rd song instead of the 1st song. So you can click and drag it down to where you want it to be. Then come back into ProPresenter and hit this refresh icon one more time. And now you'll see that it refreshes to mirror what we did on Planning Center. So now Waymaker is the third song. And you had seen earlier I added this random item. Again, just to kind of reinforce that moving things around, I'm going to move this margin above service leaders, and I'm going to move this random item up here into this vision and celebration header. And I'm going to come back into ProPresenter. I'm going to hit refresh of this playlist. And notice that margin is now above service leader, and under vision and celebration, we have a random item. Again, just to reinforce, I'm going to go back into Planning Center. I'm going to delete this item, and I'm going to move our margin space back down to the bottom. And I'm going to move my Waymaker back to the top. And I'm going to come back into ProPresenter, hit refresh, and all those changes have been made. Waymaker's first song, we've deleted that random item, and now margin is at the end. All right, guys, I hope that helps. If you have any further questions, feel free to reach out to me via email or phone or group me, and I will be glad to answer any further questions that you have about that or anything else. But thank you so much for what you guys do. You're much appreciated, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.